The following movie is rated R.
What's going on, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody is feeling good on this Wednesday morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are. Hope everything is fantastic for you. So let's go ahead and dive into this mess that transpired in my state of North Carolina, and it's been going on for quite some time. And I'm talking about Brenay Montague, Akira, and Tim. So this situation has gained traction all over social media for quite some time. Everybody has been invested in it to the 10th power. And clearly during this trial that transpired in Durham, you can tell that there were so many people that were invested in this so much that you would think that Tim was actually their husband. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, for those who don't reside in the great state of North Carolina, I'm pretty sure that you know now that you can be sued here for alienation of affection. And that is absolutely what Akira did when she found out that Tim and Brenay was messing around. You can't do that here. You can't sleep with somebody's wife. You can't sleep with someone's husband. And then the two people that are cheating on their significant others end up together. It could very well end up costing you a substantial amount of money, just like Brenay found out in this particular case, because she was found liable for alienation of affection and she has to pay over $1.5 million to Akira, right?
An affair, a TikTok star, and a $1.75 million verdict that nearly ended with a fight outside the Durham County Courthouse. That was not the fight. That was the joy inside the courtroom. We're talking about the case of North Carolina TikToker Brenay Montague. She was sued by her now husband's ex-wife. Tonight, a jury found Montague liable for destroying the couple's marriage. WR's Eric Miller was in court and has the story.
That's the sound of a $1.75 million cheer coming just moments after court was adjourned. Akira Montague embraced her attorney, Robinetta Jones, as dozens of supporters yelled from the sidelines.
She has received justice from losing her husband and the father of her children.
Akira Montague's lawsuit, filed in Durham County Court, accuses Brenay Montague, an influencer with nearly 3 million followers on TikTok, of seducing and having an affair with her then-husband, Tim. That affair then turning to marriage when Brenay and Tim wed. In the suits, Akira Montague claimed Brenay used her online influence as a weapon. The affair also caused damage to her health and deprived her kids of a two-parent household.
And it was nothing but lies.
Brenay Montague, who represented herself in court, slammed the verdict, saying Akira Montague knew her marriage was over and allowed the affair.
She gave her consent. She said it was okay because she knew her marriage was over with and it was done.
But the jury didn't agree, awarding Akira Montague the $1.75 million after more than 700 pieces of evidence were presented in court, including some of Brenay's own TikToks and texts.
That says that my client was telling the truth.
The case hinged on two rarely used laws, including alienation of affection.
It can be very hard to prove, and the reason is because it's hard to find a point in a relationship where the relationship necessarily started to go bad.
But in these videos and in the court testimony, the jury found that point, leaving Brenay Montague with a hefty bill and no answer on how she'll pay.
I don't know, but she'll probably never see it.
All right, so you guys just saw all of that. So being a spectator, just watching all of this unfold, I had my opinions about this situation. So let me just say this first. I believe that Brenay and Tim was wrong in this situation, and it's justified that Brenay was found liable and that she has to pay Akira. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm 100% on Akira's side when it comes to how she was done, how she was treated, how Brenay just kind of like did what she wanted to do. Akira didn't want her around her kids and things of that nature. She would still do things and post things online with the Akira kids. You know, Brenay was very disrespectful in that regard. But I have to say, even though it bothered me how Tim and Brenay did Akira, it absolutely bothered me as well how these females showed up to the Durham County Courthouse, and some of them were out of town, staying in hotels, pounding the ground, getting footage, being journalists and things of that nature, reporting to their respective audience and things like that. It just kind of got to me how they were harassing Brenay and Tim, it just seemed to be a little bit too much. Now, I want to play you some instances, and then I'm going to come back and tell you why my observation changed in that regard.
Security to the front. Y'all scared? Scared? You just had a gun. Yeah. You just had a gun. Now y'all scared? My big name. My big name. Timmy with the hip. Timmy with the hip. They scared.
Brick Spanksha.
Good morning.
Good night.
Hope all is well.
Tim with the hips. Hey, Timmy.
You wish you had it like this, man.
Nah, babe, I'm straight.
Stop speaking on me.
Timmy with the hips. Don't pop your stuff, baby. You in my city.
I'm not worried about that.
You in my city, Timmy with the hips.
You a fan?
A fan? Nah, I'm just gonna go viral some more off of y'all. That's all. Get ready to pay that man child support, good.
It's paid.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. I ain't got you. I respect you. We care about other people, not just like that. I'm sorry. I put it down for you too.
Mom, yeah, we right here. We waiting. No, I need to get that document. What you said?
Oh, I'm all about it. I ain't scared. Who gonna check me? Nobody. Now the and what I'm gonna tell my people, double tap that screen. Y'all know why? Cause they it's a Clyde team. You understand? Say cheese. I'm supposed to be in court downstairs my damn self, baby. We're gonna be late for this. Go, y'all. Oh, look at her shoes. Ooh.
You gonna buy that pass?
No.
Don't worry about it.
I do what I want. I do what I want. I do what I want. BBL Timmy. BBL Timmy. Yeah, she just wore that. Can you zoom in? Oh, I can't zoom in. Oh, now she consoling her man. Y'all screenshot this. Screen record live. Her mama told me to. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, she had that on yesterday.
Yeah, she had it on yesterday.
No, day before yesterday. It was day before yesterday. Look at the baddies walking through here. You hear me? Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Baddies, come on, Miss Rob.
And mama.
Yes. Okay.
Y'all, she in there. Class versus track. Pop. Yes, they so miserable. Somebody said looking like Cheers. Ooh. Look at y'all, they go Cheers right there. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa. Whoa. Where y'all going? We not gonna jump y'all. Look at her mess, y'all. Look at you, Monty sitting down there, aka eyebrows. Somebody sit out of this thing. Go pick name. Let's get on here, y'all.
Hey y'all. Hi. Why are you recording? Because I can. It's illegal. No, it's not. It's legal. It's legal. Thank you. You're welcome. I got you. Goodbye. There they go. You are sick. There they go. Brenay, her big ass. Sick. They walking. Oh my God, y'all, I'm shaking right now.
All right, so you guys get the gist of where I'm coming from, where I felt like they were doing a little bit too much. I mean, do any of these women work? Do you have a steady job or whatever? Because I'm pretty sure that TikTok wasn't paying some of y'all that much. And to be fat shaming somebody, listen, I take fat shaming very serious because my mom was a very heavy set woman, and some of y'all are out there looking big as Brenay. It was just kind of laughable to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. I don't get down with the fat shaming thing. I just don't do that. But this is my thing. Shout out to Devin because he was also done wrong. He was the ex-husband of Brenay, so I forgot to mention him, but shout out to him because he'd been through some things as well. The fact that Devin recounted a story of hearing his wife at the time and Tim in the other room having sex, I mean, that is just painful. It had to be, and I have to call out Devin for being a weak individual and not getting up and handling business like a man in that scenario. Like, how could you lay there and just listen to that? But clearly, Devin and Akira are smart enough to say, listen, we're not gonna go there. We're just gonna get you legally. You know what I'm saying? But as a man, I just couldn't do it. I don't have the restraint. I just don't. If I hear my woman in the other room messing with another man, it's up. But anyway, even though I feel that some of the women that appeared to the courthouse to heckle Tim and Brenay, they were doing a little bit too much, my opinion shifted just a bit. Although I feel like they were still doing a little bit too much, when it was presented that Brenay actually asked one of Akira's kids to get her some wipes so she can clean up after her and Tim had just got finished having sex, immediately my thought process shifted and I was like, okay, I see now. I see why y'all going in the way that y'all are going in. I get it. I absolutely get it. But this is the thing. I do feel that even though Brenay has been despicable and deplorable as it pertains to her actions throughout this whole process or whatever the case may be, I still think that there are a lot of women that are jealous of Brenay because she's clearing about $30,000 to $40,000 a month. She's making money, right? And a lot of people talk about her looks, her chest, and things of that nature. And I think a lot of vitriol comes Brenay's way too because she scammed her people, I believe. I think there was an instance where she was talking about getting a chest reduction and Brenay ended up reneging on following through with the process and ran off with those people's money. But I do really feel that there are a lot of people out there that are just jealous of the income that Brenay brings in. And then a lot of people question her looks and compare her to Akira. I think they're both good looking women in their own right. But anyway, let me conclude this video by saying this, and I hope that what I'm about to say isn't true, but I grew up in Eastern North Carolina and I'm well connected there for sure. And I'm hearing that there's a plot that's being conjured up to take out Akira. Allegedly, that's what I'm hearing. I don't know who is plotting to do it, but we would know who will probably be behind it. But I'm hearing that Akira is not safe, so I'm praying for her safety. She deserves this judgment, and her kids deserve to be taken care of in a way that Tim couldn't provide for them in the first place without this judgment that was handed down by the judge that Brenay had to pay over $1.75 million or whatever the case may be. Those kids deserve justice as well because Brenay totally violated when she asked one of Akira's kids to basically bring her some wipes so she could clean up after she got done having SCX with Tim. That's just cruel. But anyway, I'm gonna let this go right here. I want you guys to feel free to drop down in the comments and let a brother know how you feel about all of this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and if you're new here, go ahead and sub to the channel. I'll get with you guys later. Peace.
Thanks for watching.